Pardon?
Do you have ID?
My ID?
Yeah.
What do you need ID for?
Because you're filming inside the police station and I don't know you.
I don't know you either. Who are you?
Right. Why are you filming?
Sorry, who are you?
My name's DC Long, I work here.
DC Long. Have you got your warrant card, DC Long?
Yes, I do have my warrant card.
Lovely. Claire Long, 5408. Thank you. And yourself, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm 845.
And your rank? Your DC as
Detective
well.
Constable,
845.
yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Who are you?
So
Pardon?
who are you?
I'm a private citizen.
Right, obviously you are.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what's your name?
Pardon?
What's your name?
Well, what's my name important for?
Because you're filming inside the police station. We are obviously at high risk of terrorism and things like that. So
How are you at high risk of terrorism?
we are as a country at the moment.
Are
aren't
we?
Yeah, we are.
What are we at
absolutely.
now? What's the threat level on terrorism?
Substantial.
And when was the last time it was lower than substantial?
Listen.
Exactly. It hasn't been
Listen.
lower than substantial since it was first posted on the website.
Right, okay.
On the
So
on the
why are you
MI5 website.
filming
So it's never
inside the
been
police-
lower.
Why are you filming
Let me finish what I'm
inside of the
saying.
police
Let me finish what I'm
station?
saying. It's never been lower than substantial. So that's like the
Right,
baseline.
okay.
So saying that it's heightened is untrue.
Right, okay.
But yeah. How you doing, guys?
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, not bad.
Can we leave
Well, I
you
was.
gents?
I was alright, and then.
Right, okay.
You guys. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he was using the mobile phone,
Yeah.
looking at
Yeah.
inside.
You're gonna love it when I get
car
a drone
park,
over in a
etc.
minute.
Okay.
Thank you.
You alright?
Yeah. Not bad. Oh, I was. Yeah.
We'll just let
Instead of letting them go, why don't you do it in their presence and say that I'm doing nothing wrong while they're here, so then they learn. That's probably the best way to go about it, isn't it? Because now they're going to go away and they're going to think that you're going to move me on, which isn't going to happen.
No.
So you should really do it in front of them and say to them, look, he's not doing anything wrong, and you should educate them. Use the opportunity.
Yeah, we'll get there. I know.
But
Alright. So let's get. Oh, it's all going on. Everyone's coming back.
yeah. Well, it's just been an arrest down the road, but I don't think it was any of that lot. No.
Alright.
Yeah. How you doing today, mate? Sorry.
All
Hi.
good.
Yes, good.
Yeah, I better get back in. Got stuff to do. But
Yeah.
you know the drill. I don't need to tell you, Joe.
No. That's it. I said just gonna get some shots, do what I do. I'm gonna get the drone over.
Yeah.
And yeah, finish up with that really. But yeah, I really think you should just said that in front of them, because now they're gonna go away, and next time this happens, you're gonna get the same response from them instead of this response.
Before a single word is spoken, take a breath, because what you're about to see is a masterclass in how authority, confusion, and confidence collide right outside a police custody suite. This isn't shouting. This isn't chaos. This is something far more unsettling. It starts quietly, with a camera and a question, and almost instantly escalates into demands for ID, vague references to terrorism, and officers who seem unsure where their powers actually begin or end. Watch closely, because this encounter exposes a deep divide. On one side, officers who understand the law, de-escalation, and public rights. On the other, staff who invoke national security without explanation, without clarity, and without lawful grounding.
And a lot more clued up on what's going on here. This is a lot more of a reasonable reaction. But as I was saying to 709 here, I feel like instead of letting them go and then us having this conversation, he could have said this in front of them, so that next time this happens, they're aware and they don't react like that in another time.
When we go through, if we catch up with them, we'll have a quick chat.
That would be great.
Obviously, you know how easy these things escalate. So it's kind of trying to avoid. I think that's what we were thinking. Is just like they're not going to get it, so let's just let everyone kind of disappear.
Exactly.
And
I mean, as soon as
we
they
can have
start
this
throwing around
conversation.
terrorism, I was like, here we go, I'm going to end up in handcuffs here, and I. But
Hopefully not.
213. So
Yeah,
good.
213. Did you need anything from us at all? You just
No. Just I don't know if you guys know about the arrest that's happened down the road.
Yeah.
Do you know that they've been here to be booked in?
Yeah. So are you familiar with our new custody suite?
Last time I was here, it was having the fire extinguishers installed, and it wasn't open yet.
It is
open now.
It's open now. Yeah.
The old one's now redundant.
Yeah.
If you go back out on the main road to the right,
You can go up around that way.
yeah,
Yeah.
entrance, that one.
Yeah, that's where I went last time. And I'll tell you what, last time the door was wide open, obviously it wasn't functional.
Yeah.
But I was like, I could be cheeky and just walk around the building. But I was like, nah, I'll leave it.
Yeah, I think that would have been, if they were doing the extinguishers, they'd have had people in and out.
Yeah, they
all the
were.
time.
Yeah, they had propped open for the extinguishers and that, which is fair. So I thought, no, I won't be that cheeky. But yeah, but that's all good. I'm glad you guys are a lot more reasonable than. I think it was about just over a year ago now. Somebody else came in. He literally got tackled to the ground, thrown around, and the terrorism and that. It was bad. So I'd be surprised if you haven't seen it.
No, I think I know.
Yeah,
we've had a few visits now.
I think that was before we had all this fencing, and I think he was walking around that area maybe.
Yeah, the fencing's
but even then,
relatively
like, that's just trespassing, and there's no need to be throwing somebody to the ground. And you know, he wasn't like, he was like me. He's not being aggressive towards you or nothing. Just don't want to give you his information, which you don't have to. And that was
the thing. I think nowadays most officers are familiar with auditors and
exactly. Yeah, pretty much.
There's a few that aren't clued up, I guess.
Yeah. You guys obviously know about drones and that, then we're not going to have any issues with me flying the drone over.
No, we'll just update the control room, say we've had a chat with you. We'll say you're planning on putting the drone up.
Sure. Have you got drone specialists based here?
Sometimes.
We've
got like the operational support group who are normally up in Cams.
Up where?
In Cams, Cambridgeshire.
Yeah, but whereabouts in Cambridgeshire?
I'll tell you that.
Well, no, I was just thinking how long it's going to take them to get here, because I probably won't be here that long.
No, so normally they're based from there,
okay.
but sometimes we will have drone pilots here that might have a drone aboard, or our community officers, some of them also trained to use drones.
Right here is where alarm bells should be ringing for anyone watching. Notice how the interaction begins, not with identification from the officers, not with an explanation of lawful authority, but with an immediate demand for ID. That's backwards. In the UK, a private citizen filming in a publicly accessible area does owe identification unless specific legal thresholds are met, and none have been articulated here. Even more concerning is the imbalance of expectations. The auditor is challenged, questioned, and pressured, while the officers initially fail to identify themselves clearly.
So yeah, that's at least a bonus there. But yeah, I think when Coley was here and he got kind of tackled around and stuff, I think none of this fencing was here, and I think he was in the car park, maybe around the corner there. From what I remember, it's been a while since I watched it. But yeah, I think he ended up back out here and he got tackled to the ground, and like it was brutal to watch. I think one of the constables literally kicked him in the legs. It was absolutely savage, really, really brutal, horrible to watch, really. But he did sue them and he did win his case against them, I believe. So, you know, good on him for that. Can't really fault him for that. But. Pardon? Photography. Yeah. 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 That's going to be a circular yes/no thing there. Who are you, sorry?
I'm PC Irwin.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm PC Irwin.
PC Irwin, thank you. What's your collar number there?
794.
Have you got your warrant cards? Can I just see that one?
Yes.
Perfect, thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah.
But
So it's not really on to be videoing police station.
it is.
Do you want to come to the inquiry office and speak to me rather than us talking? I might block.
No, I'm all right. Are you detaining me or anything? No, then I'll stay here. You're welcome to park up and have a conversation, but I'm not going to go up to the inquiry office.
And then I'll come through.
Alrighty, no worries. Oh dear. So it seems to be the non-uniformed female staff here that are having the issues. But yeah, okay. Get a nice shot of this one coming out. I've got another one. All good.
And here it is, the nuclear word, terrorism. Whenever that term gets dropped into a routine interaction, it instantly changes the temperature of the room. But listen carefully. No specific suspicion is described. No behavior is identified. No legal power is cited. Instead, terrorism is used as a auditor's response is critical here. He doesn't dismiss the threat outright. He interrogates the logic. The UK threat level being substantial isn't new. It's been the baseline for years. So claiming heightened danger without context doesn't strengthen authority. It weakens it. His is where rhetoric replaces law. And that's dangerous. Because when terrorism is invoked casually, it becomes a shortcut, one that bypasses proper reason.
And hopefully we don't have any drama. Just going to double check drone assist actually, but I'm pretty sure here is not in a flight restriction zone. And we're fine to be here. So let's just have a double check. Drone assist. Yeah, we're all good here, look. Nothing red. So, hopefully you can see that. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that actually. Oh.
Hello again.
Hello.
Right.
How you doing?
I'm just going to put my body worn on.
Okay.
I'm going to speak to you about the drone.
Sure.
And if you start saying loads of legislation about it, I'm not going to remember it off my head.
Okay, fair enough.
So we've just been speaking to the sergeant about the drone.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, we're not experts in it.
Cool.
You probably know more than us. Yeah, so
Probably.
we're just, Googling it.
Yeah.
What's your understanding? Because we know you have different zones. You've got red zones, green zones. What we understand, the police station's currently a red zone.
Nope.
No.
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Because I haven't started flying yet. I've literally just looked it up now. So there's an app called Drone Assist, which is run by Altitude.
Yeah.
And the blue thing's where I am now.
Yeah.
You can change different options, turn things on and off. Literally, I've got them all selected, so it will show up everything. I'll put upper airspace on, it does nothing. But absolutely no red zones. We're all good to fly. The nearest thing is the yellow up top.
Using here, this will show you all the different coloured zones.
Yeah, so we've got orange, which is like recommended high caution. You've got red here, which is completely restricted. So that's an airport, and so you've got the runway bit. That's probably a temporary one maybe that somebody's put up. Airspace danger area, Cardington, I don't know, maybe they have like parachuting or something near there, who knows. But so yeah, it shows you everywhere that you can and can't. Obviously where we are there are no restrictions.
And I believe as well you can't use it within 500 foot of a built up area.
Depends on the weight of the drone.
Okay, what's the legislation on that?
So this is under 250 grams.
Yeah.
So that classes as a C0, actually because this is a mini SE, it's actually in the legacy class, but if it had been brought out since the new legislation, it would be in C0.
Right.
Okay, so because it's under 250 grams, regardless of whether it's got a camera, I have an operator's ID, which is on the drone.
Yeah, is that what you've got?
Yeah, that's what I do it. It means you can fly more than this.
Right.
But without the license, you can't even fly more than this. But under 250 grams, don't need a license. I've got an operator's ID on the drone. That's all I'm required to have. Yeah. The proximity to buildings only applies to over 250. The over people only applies to over 250 grams. The only thing I can't do is fly over large crowds of people, so like music festivals, sporting events,
like
things like that. Yeah,
So how
I need
much
to
is
maintain
this
a visual line of sight with the drone at all times.
Right.
But that's why I come and stand here. You know, you scope out where you can stand. And
How much is your drone weigh?
this is 249.
Oh, right. Just literally
Yeah, the DJI Minis are designed for just this.
Yeah, this is behind us.
Yeah.
He's got an app on the phone which is showing the red and green zones, etc. Yeah, this isn't currently.
Are you the sergeant? Are you?
Yeah,
We're
we've got
talking to.
geomagnet there.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. Have you taken your safety course? If you're doing it commercially, are you doing it for any sort of purpose?
Hobbyist.
Hobby?
Yeah.
So it doesn't go on YouTube, doesn't go on anything at
Potentially.
all? Oh, it will. So you are doing it
Potentially.
commercially?
Not necessarily. People upload stuff on YouTube for non-monetized content.
Yes, but if you're getting views for it,
Yeah.
for a certain reason, if it's being utilised commercially elsewhere and it is your filming, it is yours, you are doing it commercially, therefore you need a licence to do so.
Nope. That legislation changed in 2021, Sergeant. Yeah, I suggest you look it up.
Actually, updated in 2022, which is
Oh,
July.
2022, yeah.
That's the update.
I'll tell you what, before I fly it, let's Google that. So, do you know what the legislation is? Let's have a look.
It was updated, the regulations, because it's not actually legislation, it's regulation, isn't it? For it. So I'm no problem with you doing it at all.
Yeah.
You do need to follow certain rules. That's what you've just explained. So that's not a problem. You can't do it over built up areas, can you? You've got to be a certain.
No, it's under
distance
250
away.
grams. It doesn't apply.
If you're doing it commercially, which I've already said.
No, again, that changed with the update. Previously, you had to have if you were doing it commercially, you had to have insurance. That's no longer applicable.
It's not insurance.
No,
It's
but
a
let me
license
finish.
to do so.
Let me finish.
Sorry, go on.
You had to have insurance. That's no longer applicable, whether you're doing it commercially or not. Again, in built-up areas, whether you're doing it commercially or not, it doesn't apply. It is just the open class C0. That's all it is. Commercial or recreational, it doesn't make a difference.
If you are doing it commercially, okay, it still applies.
Okay.
I understand on your C0.
Are you a drone pilot?
I'm not, but I've just spoken to a drone pilot.
Have you?
on it, yeah.
See, but
which
then
is our Monks Wood, our Alconbury branch, which you already know.
Notice the tone shift immediately. No raised voices. No vague threats. No ID demands. Just communication. The uniformed officers listen first, acknowledge the situation, and, most importantly, understand the boundaries of lawful filming. This isn't weakness. This is professionalism. Here's the irony. The situation de-escalates not because the auditor changes behavior, but because the officers do. That alone tells you where the problem was. When authority understands the law, conflict evaporates. When it doesn't, tension fills the GAFE. Auditor even points out the missed learning opportunity. And he's right. This could have been a moment of internal correction,